What's up everyone, welcome back to the channel, and in this episode I'm going to be putting the last section of my rear jaw system back into the hole in Colorado. Then I'm going to give you guys a quick tour over what consists of my rear jaw system, and hopefully you guys can maybe use some of my ideas on your rear jaw system. If you guys can see here, there's a few holes in the floor of my tub. I have nuts welded on underneath, and what this is for is to hold down that drawer system in the back of my tub here. I've purposely put nuts on underneath so that way I don't welded the nuts on underneath so that way I don't have to get a helping hand if ever I need to remove that section of the drawer system. I designed my drawer system like this for this very reason, so that way I can make any changes to it. I can remove this section, I can remove this section, I can keep my toolbox up the back and open the tub right up if I absolutely have to. But for now, all I'm going to do is I've got some aluminium plate on the top of the drawer system. I need to cut that up because I'm using some plate to go across the bottom of the drawer, just to hold that outer part of the drawer, I should say, just to hold that down properly and just spread the load out just a little bit more. So without further ado, let's get to it. Let's start cutting some things up. Let's start drilling some holes and let's put this back into the car. Okay, now that I've cut out these plates and drilled them out, as you can see, nice and delicious, I'm going to put this rear drawer system back in the car, bolt it back in, and I'll give you a quick tour. How about I give you the tour? So firstly, we have the 12 volt setup. There is the two USB ports just at the top here for charging phones and whatnot. We've got the volt gauge, And then also the 4 switches, which only one is currently operational for the lights, and currently only half of the lights actually work at the moment. Also, I have a 12-volt socket sitting at the bottom. To access the second battery, all I have to do is just lift up this lid and then put it aside, and I have my little fuse box just here, and also the front switch panel, and also the battery. It is a bit of a mess, I just hate electrical things, but that's the setup. Then just to put this lid back on, there is just some door clips that line up and you press it down and that is it. Nice and simple. Now onto the fridge slide, which just locks in place until I lift the latches and pull the fridge out. It also locks when it is completely out. This is just made of marine ply, and all of the hardware, tie downs and latches were purchased from Bunnings. This is custom built to suit a 50 to 65 litre fridge. As you can see, it makes it much easier to access the fridge at the right height for me, and it's not too high as it doesn't sit on top of another drawer. The drawer is quite simple with 4 tie downs on top, and inside the drawer I have divided it up so I can keep all of my cooking gear up the front here and all of my cooking utensils just down the back. Now this little guy right here is just a simple cup holder. That is all, but it is good for the beer while you're sitting on the back of the tailgate fishing. Now under here I keep all of my recovery gear, and usually a spare set of pluggers in there too, because you just never know when you're going to lose them. Now I designed this so the things that I don't need all the time are up the back and out of the way. So let's take a quick look. These sections in the corners are just blanks, so I can pull them up, but it's only there to cover that area and just simply give me a flat surface just so I can put some other longer camping gear such as my camp chairs. Then behind the fridge is actually where I keep my air compressor, but it seems I've just found my long lost spanner set and I completely forgot that I had put them there. Now right up the back here is just the toolbox. Inside here I just have some spare tools, mostly when I go away for camping trips. I don't normally keep too many in the car itself at the moment. I also have some spare parts and also some spare fluids and rags, because you just never know. Well, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. If you have any questions about this rear drawer system, any more questions, feel free to leave a comment below. Also, don't forget to like the video and also subscribe to the YouTube channel to keep updated with any more content that comes out. I actually do quite a variety of different things that you might have already seen so far on the channel. I am getting some new tires pretty soon, and that will be actually probably the next video after this one. So like, comment, subscribe, jump onto the rest of the channel, check out the rest of the videos, and I look forward to seeing you again.
Listen.